The air was thick with unspoken fears, the unspoken truth hanging heavy in the room. We tiptoed around it, whispered about it, avoided eye contact when the word was even hinted at. But then, something shifted. A brave soul, perhaps, dared to speak the unspeakable. And to our surprise, the dam broke, not with a flood of tears, but with a torrent of stories, memories, and an unexpected, liberating sound: laughter. We talked about death, and laughed. A lot. This is the profound paradox. Death, no longer a taboo, becomes the glue that binds a family in its final days. In many cultures, death is a subject shrouded in silence, fear, and euphemism. We avoid discussing it, believing that to speak of it is to invite it, or that it will only bring sadness. But this silence often creates isolation, leaving individuals and families unprepared for the inevitable and robbing them of precious opportunities for connection and reconciliation. When a loved one is nearing the end of their life, the conventional approach often emphasizes solemnity and grief, overlooking the profound human need for connection, reflection, and even joy in the face of transition. How do we transform this final chapter from a period of hushed sorrow into a time of profound connection, shared memories, and even liberating laughter? If you are seeking to navigate the complexities of life's final chapter with wisdom and compassion, consider subscribing to the Noble Wisdom Path, where we explore ancient wisdom for embracing impermanence. The Buddhist perspective on death, impermanence, and connection. In Buddhist philosophy, death is not an end, but a transition, an integral part of the continuous cycle of existence. The teachings emphasize anicca, impermanence, the truth that all conditioned phenomena are subject to change, decay, and dissolution. Embracing this truth, rather than resisting it, is key to cultivating peace and finding meaning in life's final moments. Let's explore how Buddhist principles illuminate the transformative power of openly engaging with death. 1. Embracing impermanence, anicca, as liberation. Our fear of death often stems from our resistance to anicca, the impermanent nature of all things. We cling to life, to relationships, to our physical bodies, as if they are permanent. When we face the imminent death of a loved one, this resistance can manifest as denial, anger, or profound sadness. However, the Buddhist path encourages us to deeply contemplate impermanence, not to become morbid, but to liberate ourselves from the suffering caused by clinging. When a family can openly discuss death, they are, in essence, collectively embracing impermanence. This shared acceptance can be incredibly liberating, allowing them to release the burden of denial and engage with the present moment more fully. 2. The opportunity for reconciliation and compassion, karuna. The impending end of life often brings a heightened awareness of what truly matters. Old grievances, unspoken words, and unresolved conflicts can resurface. The Buddhist practice of karuna, compassion, becomes paramount here. When death is openly discussed, it creates a sacred space for reconciliation. Families can express forgiveness, gratitude, and love without the pressure of a perceived endless future. The shared vulnerability in facing death can soften hearts, allowing for a deeper level of empathy and understanding. Laughter, in this context, is not a dismissal of the gravity of the situation, but a release of tension, a celebration of shared humanity, and a testament to the power of connection that transcends even the fear of loss. 3. Cultivating mindfulness, sati, in the face of transition. In the final days, the practice of sati, mindfulness, becomes a powerful tool for both the dying person and their family. By being fully present with each moment, the conversations, the silences, the shared meals, the simple acts of care, they can experience the richness of the present rather than being lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. This mindful presence allows for genuine connection, for truly seeing and hearing each other, and for savoring the preciousness of every remaining moment. Laughter, when it arises, is a spontaneous expression of this mindful presence, a recognition of the joy and absurdity that can coexist even with profound sadness. 4. The wisdom of non-self, anatta, and interconnectedness. The Buddhist teaching of anatta, non-self, reminds us that there is no fixed, isolated self. We are all interconnected, part of a larger web of existence. When a loved one dies, it is not just an individual passing, but a shift in the entire interconnected system. Openly discussing death and finding joy and connection in those final moments reinforces this sense of interconnectedness. It allows the family to grieve collectively, to share the burden and the beauty of the transition, and to recognize that the bonds of love extend beyond physical presence. The laughter shared is a testament to the enduring nature of these connections, a recognition that even in loss, there is a profound sense of belonging. Transforming the final chapter, practices for families. While the prospect of discussing death can be daunting, these Buddhist-inspired practices can help families transform the final chapter into a time of profound connection and healing. Initiate open conversations, right speech. Find a gentle way to initiate conversations about death and dying. This doesn't have to be a morbid discussion, but an open invitation to share thoughts, fears, and wishes. Use samavaka, right speech. Speak kindly, truthfully, and helpfully. Ask open-ended questions. What matters most to you right now? Are there any stories you want to share? What would bring you comfort? Creating a safe space for these conversations allows for emotional release and deeper understanding. Share stories and memories, mindful recollection. Encourage the sharing of stories and memories. This is a powerful way to honor the dying person's life and to connect as a family. These recollections can bring forth both tears and laughter, creating a rich tapestry of shared experience. This practice of mindful recollection allows everyone to process their grief and celebrate the life lived, fostering a sense of continuity and connection. Practice active listening and presence, sati and karuna. Be fully present. Put away distractions. Listen deeply, not just to the words, but to the unspoken emotions. Offer your full attention and your compassionate presence, karuna. Sometimes, the most profound support is simply being there, holding space for whatever arises, whether it's fear, sadness, or unexpected joy. This mindful presence is a gift of immeasurable value. Engage in shared rituals, meaning-making. Create simple, meaningful rituals. This could be anything from sharing a favorite meal, listening to beloved music, reading cherished poems, or simply holding hands and sitting in silence. These shared rituals provide comfort, create lasting memories, and offer a sense of continuity and meaning in the face of change. They can be a source of unexpected laughter and profound connection. Cultivate gratitude, mudita. Even in the midst of sadness, cultivate mudita, sympathetic joy, and gratitude for the time shared, the lessons learned, and the love experienced. This doesn't negate the pain of loss, but it allows for a more balanced emotional landscape. Expressing gratitude can be a powerful way to honor the relationship and to find peace in the present moment. It shifts the focus from what is being lost to what has been gained. The journey towards death, when approached with wisdom and compassion, can be a profound opportunity for connection, healing, and even joy. By embracing impermanence, practicing reconciliation, cultivating mindfulness, and recognizing our interconnectedness, families can transform what is often a period of hushed sorrow into a time of deep love and liberating laughter. Death, in this light, is not the end of connection, but an unveiling of its true, enduring nature. It becomes a testament to the power of human connection, even in the face of the ultimate transition. How can you transform your conversations about life's ultimate transition into moments of deeper connection and liberating truth? If this exploration has resonated with you, please consider subscribing to the Noble Wisdom Path. Share this video with someone who might benefit from this perspective, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's walk the path towards inner peace and true freedom.